It sounded a lot like a combination congressional address and a campaign speech. Even the audience was noticeably divided, with San Nicolas supporters on one side of the Congress Hall and cabinet officials on the other. One side clapping, the other not. San Nicolas wasted no time in taking aim at Governor Lou Leon Guerrero, who was in the audience, and taking his share of credit for the hundreds of millions in federal pandemic assistance. In particular, the nearly $1 billion in pandemic unemployment assistance he says was made possible because of language he inserted into federal law that made Guamanians eligible.
Independent contractors in many states and territories that already had a local unemployment program in place were not covered by their local unemployment programs. So these independent contractors all across the country were going to be as left out as we were. To solve our problem here on Guam, we made sure to loosely define the independent contractor eligibility for PUA, so that it wouldn't just be applied to contractors, but to anyone not covered under a local unemployment program. Literally, an artful play on words in a small section of a massive bill saved our island.
He said the same holds true for other major federal assistance, such as the Paycheck Protection Program for businesses and the now permanent $60 million annual earned income tax credit. San Nicolas then also took aim at the governor's top project.
There is no way we'll be able to obligate $300 million for a new hospital by 2024 in 1.5 years. And no way we will be able to fully expend those monies by 2026, 4 years from now. We are looking at a 6-year to 13-year undertaking.
Instead, he says we should use the federal funds for more direct assistance and could have used it on other local programs instead of general fund monies. San Nicolas also used his congressional address to criticize the administration's handling of the economic recovery.
While the rest of the country is booming under record profits and record unemployment, our private sector remains decimated by closed businesses that have never recovered, reduced revenues that make survival, much less growth and expansion, a constant worry, and an inflationary interest rate and tax burden trifecta squeezing out any signs of remaining life. We need to be honest, too, about the differences between how things look and how things are.
He concluded saying it would be his last congressional address and acknowledging his running mate Sabrina Salas-Matanani and their current run for Adelup. For KOAM News, I'm Nestor Licanto.